Have you reached the tipping point? By tipping point, I mean, have you reached that point in your brain function where things just start to go downhill? Now, if you're noticing that your memory is getting worse, it could be a sign of something major going on in your brain. It might not just be because you haven't been focusing lately, or that you're tired, or that you're sleep deficient, different things that we always think of them where our memory's a little off. But it may be that you've reached the tipping point. There's now research showing that we all have this point in brain function where if we're missing certain nutrients combined with certain levels of inflammation and toxicity, that our brain flips a signal which tells it then to start getting rid of neurons. In other words, it starts the process, a natural process, by the way, by which it starts to deteriorate your brain. In other words, it starts to just get rid of neurons and your brain goes downhill. And so you have to make sure that you're not near that tipping point, or that you don't ever get into that tipping point, because it's much easier to prevent these things from happening than to reverse a condition like that. So this is one of the reasons why I added a special form of methylfolate to Tianqi and a form of methylcobalamin to Tianqi, which are basically two B vitamins that are integral to brain function and neuron health. And so those are two of the main nutrients you need to avoid hitting this tipping point. And one of the other ones is just DHA from fish oil. If you can maximize those three things and make sure you have them in your diet every day, then you're getting on the road to preventing hitting that sweet spot, or that, we should say, that sour spot, where your brain starts to go downhill. It's all about prevention with brain function and making sure that you don't hit that tipping point.